Hi everyone, it's JT Plays here, and today I've got a detailed guide on how to complete the second Outbreak Easter egg. So the first thing you need to do is go to World 3 and find this red rift. You need to go into it and it will then teleport you into the air. You then need to glide towards the second red rift, which will be in the air. And then once you're in that, it will teleport you again. So there's 3 in the air you need to teleport or travel into that will then teleport you and shoot you in the air again. So you've got the initial one, which is on the ground, and then 3 in the air. And then once you've done the third one, there'll be a little intel item that will drop, which you need to then follow and pick up off the ground. This will allow you to contact Ravenov. So I will show in a minute where the rest of the rifts are on the other maps. So there's 5 maps it can appear on. It doesn't appear on the sanatorium map, but it will on all the others. So I'm just gliding towards the final rift now, so the 4th one, but the 3rd one that's in the air. And then you'll see after this, once I've teleported again, the beacon device that we need will sort of come from underneath my legs. So yeah, as you can see, there it is. So I'm just going to follow it down to the ground. So you want to do the same thing. Is pay close attention, because otherwise you might miss where it lands. And then you're just going to pick that up, and that will allow you to contact Ravenov. So you're then going to complete the objective if you haven't done so already, and then you're going to respond to Ravenov trying to contact you. And then once you've done this, you're going to teleport to the next world, and it will automatically take you to Sanatorium. But before getting on to the next step, I'll show where the other rift locations are on the other maps. So we've got Golova here, so it's at the top of the church. So you're just going to come to this point on the map. I'm sure you all know where this is. And then you're just going to climb up the ladder. And then at the top, it will be just behind the door. And you can then travel into it and repeat the same process as I've just done on Alpine. So glide into 3 separate rifts. On Duga, you're going to come to this point on the map, the Bunker Hill as it's called. And you're going to drop down into this little spot, and it will be just through this doorway here. You'll be able to hear it as well if you've got, headphones on. It will make it quite clear where it is if you're near to it. So just follow the sound. So yeah, I'm just going to travel into it, and again, it will shoot you in the air. So now we've got the zoom map. So you want to come to this point on the map, and then it's just in this little cave type thing here. And then on the Ruka map, it's next to where the Pack-a-Punch machine is, the old farm area. So you're just going to come to this hut that's just outside of the little town bit, or village, and you'll be able to go into the rift. So once you've done that and you've responded to Ravenov, you'll be teleported to Sanatorium, and you want to go to this helicopter in the Carved Hills part of the map. And then you want to interact with this audio recording, and it will tell you need to clear the area first. So it will spawn a load of zombies, kill them all, and then you'll be able to play the audio log. And then once you've done that, there's an orb you need to look for. So there's 3 possible locations as far as I'm aware. So one can be on top of the bathhouse on the roof. Another location is in the sanatorium itself, and then the third is in one of the corners of the map. So yeah, if you go onto the bathhouse, it'll be up here somewhere. This wasn't my spawn point in my game, so it's not there for me, but it may be for you. So just have a look. If not, it can be in this, the bottom floor of the sanatorium, where the pool is. And then the 3rd spot, which is where I got it in my game, was on top of, or near one of the maintenance buildings, on top of this like garage type building. So I just climbed up onto the roof. And then you want to shoot it in the direction of the big bridge that is on the map. So you'll know which bridge I mean. It's the one that's like, you can only get halfway across it, and then it's the dark ether sort of stuff that you then can't go through, which stops you from getting to the rest of the map. So you want to keep shooting it in that direction, and then eventually it will go on top of a rover that will be sat on this bridge. But you're not going to be able to do anything. So now you're going to need to look for an item to place inside the rover to get the orb to actually like power the rover. So you need to go to mystery box locations, and there'll be a bunny on one of them. So it won't be where the mystery box actually is, it'll be on top of one of the broken ones. So go to all the mystery box locations on Sanatorium until you find it. Activate the bunny, or interact with the bunny. It will spawn a load of zombies, kill them all, and then you'll be able to pick it up, just like you can with an Ethereum canister on that objective. You then want to carry the bunny over to the bridge and place it inside this rover. So yeah, as you can see, you'll be able to interact with it, place it inside, and the bunny will just do a little dance, and that will then power up the rover because the orb will go into it. There's also an audio log that will drop out from behind the rover that you can interact with. It's another piece of intel. And then the rover is now, you're going to have to do sort of like an escort mission. You're going to now be able to go through the part of the map that usually you don't have access to. So you're just going to follow the rover, make sure you stay in its sort of protective ring, and follow it all the way till it gets to this monument. And then it will tell you when you've completed it. You're then going to run to the top of the monument, and there'll be a few things for you to interact with. So you'll see the scientists here. There'll be an intel piece that you can pick up, and then you can play an audio log. And then once you've done this, after the audio is spoken, there'll be an exfil, which is just next to the monument. So you're going to jump off this monument and just complete an exfil, which will be normal to a usual exfil. But there will be an order that spawns, which makes it a little bit trickier. However, if you've got Ring of Fire and some pretty powerful weapons, it shouldn't be too difficult. So you'll be able to take it out relatively quickly and then kill all the zombies, and that will be the Easter egg complete. So it's really easy compared to the first one. If you found this video useful, then be sure to like and subscribe, and hopefully I'll see you on the channel in the future.